Alrighty, y'all, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. It's actually been a minute since I recorded. I've had like this previous week, like all those videos were pre-recorded. They were already recorded like 2-3 weeks ago. I just had to render them, put them up for a schedule upload. But I'm recording for, I believe this will be Tuesday of December, whenever December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, whatever, I don't know. But anyways, as y'all could tell, basically today's video I'm gonna be swapping each team's best player. I got this wheel right here in the top right corner. I'll do 2 spins each. We can get started now, so we'll spin it. Right, and the first team we get, I'll basically swap their best player with the other team's best player that I spin. So the Hornets, I'll basically be swapping Melo Ball with, I'm not removing any teams, by the way. I'm gonna just spin until I get to the last team, which will be the Hornets. But I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel for the second team here. So so Melo and Giannis are switching teams. So actually, matter of fact, so I know I get to 30 spins. Let me put in my notes that I have 30 spins, because I don't want to remove any teams if a team wants to make multiple trades, or if they get lucky and they spin more than once. That's fine with me. But yeah, I just wanna keep track of how many spins I've done. So far, first spin, we swapped Melo with Mr. Giannis. So Giannis is on the Hornets and Melo's on the Bucks. So let's go ahead and spin again. And then if we do go through 30 spins and a team hasn't been randomly selected yet, we'll just spin that team with however many teams is left. But now the Grizzlies. So we got Ja Morant being traded for, or with, I should say. Let's see who we get in this spin. The Orlando Magic. So him and Ja Morant, Paolo Banchero swapping teams. So Ja Morant in Orlando, Paolo in Memphis. Let's go ahead and get this third spin going on. Just want to make sure I do keep track of how many spins I've done. So now we'll be swapping Shea with, let's see who the player we'll be swapping him with will be. It'll be not a signed trade. It'll be Cade Cunningham. Okay. We'll see how that swap works. But Shea in Detroit, Cade in Oklahoma City. All right, so that is our third spin right there. Let's see who's up next. So now it'll be Melo again getting traded to another team. So let's see where Melo heads up. Trade with another team. He'll be headed to the Sixers. So Embiid is gone from Philly. They finally let him go, and they got Melo. And then Embiid over there in Milwaukee with Dame and Chris Middleton. So that would be what, spin number 4, I believe. So now we saw, okay, we're getting the same teams. So now Paolo's gone again. If we spin the same team, well, obviously we're just gonna skip through it. The Clippers. So okay, Paolo ends up in LA and Kawhi ends up in Memphis. All right, so that is spin number 5 right there. Got 25 more to go. Now we got the Warriors. So Steph will be switching teams. Let's see where he'll be headed. He will be headed to the Phoenix Suns for, it will be KD. Okay, KD back in Golden State. And then Steph in Phoenix. All right, that's spin number 6. So let's go ahead and lock that down. Not too sure. Yeah, KD for Steph. That actually could have been a lot worse. But now we'll be swapping, I believe it will be Brandon Ingram. Yep, because he is tied with Zion, but he's obviously at the top. So let's go ahead and spin it. Let's see where he'll be headed to. Brandon Ingram will be headed to the OKC Thunder. Okay, so him and Cade switch teams now. No, it's Chet Holmgren, actually. Yeah, because I'm just doing best player. So Chet's in New Orleans. Okay, so maybe New Orleans actually likes that deal. They traded BI for a center. Chet Holmgren over there with Zion now. And then now it's Cade and Brandon Ingram on the same team. So that will be spin number 7 out the way. Can't forget that. Let's see who. Okay, so the Timberwolves, they'll be switching Ant with, let's see who. Trade Anthony Edwards with another team, and they'll be switching with, I want to say AD, or it'll be LeBron. It'll be LeBron. Okay, so Ant is in LA, Bron's in Minnesota. Not too sure he'll like it over there, but okay, a big market for Ant, so maybe he'll get way more coverage now. So Portland, not a good team to get here, especially for the team we're gonna swap. But DeAndre Ayton, he'll be headed to the Golden State Warriors. Okay, for KD. Damn. Yeah, well, then I thought KD was gonna stay in Golden State, but now he's in Portland. You know, the team that should have drafted him back in '07. But we all know how that went. So Detroit again. So it looks like Shea is once again on the move. Let's see for what team this time though. Yep. And he'll be headed to New York for Jalen Brunson. It will be. Yeah. So Jalen Brunson, enjoy Detroit, I guess. And Shea, welcome to another big market in New York. Cool. So that's spin number 10 out the way. Portland again. So KD once again on the move, not staying with the team that should have drafted in Portland. He'll be headed to Sacramento. So it looks like it will be De'Aaron Fox headed to Portland, that is. And now we got KD, DeRozan, Sabonis. And then in Portland, we just got Mr. De'Aaron Fox all by himself with Robert Williams, Shaedon Sharpe, and Jeremy Grant, Daniel Diaz, Scoot Henderson, Donovan Clingan. Hopefully he gets moved again, but now the Nets, so it'll be Cam Thomas for, I just want to get these spins out the way. So Cam Thomas will be headed to Chicago. Yeah, not too much to say for, either player there. Zach LaVine in Brooklyn, Cam Thomas in Chicago. I guess not really much of a change there, but that's spin number 12. So we got 18 more to go. Still a very, very long way. So Indiana Pacers, looks like we'll be switching Siakam, not Tyrese Halliburton no more. As you know, slow start to the season, but trade Siakam with another team. Let's see where he'll be headed. Let's see what kind of player will team up with Tyrese Halliburton here. It looks like Jason Tatum will be headed with to Indiana with Tyrese Halliburton. Yep, Siakam on this Boston team, so definitely an L for Boston there, I want to say. But definitely a great, that's a huge win for Indiana there. Yeah, Tyrese and Tatum teaming up together. That's actually a great team. I'd actually like to see how they do in sim. Memphis, so it looks like Kawhi won't stay in Memphis. He'll be on the move. So he'll be headed to, let's see where Kawhi Leonard will be headed to. He'll be headed to Charlotte. Okay, for yeah, sorry Charlotte fans. Y'all almost had Giannis, but y'all had to switch him for Kawhi. But a great deal for Memphis there, as they do acquire Giannis. And obviously, position changes, we're not doing that yet until all these teams are final. Because, like I said, multiple trades can happen for one player here. As we know, Giannis and Kawhi and a couple of these guys. Utah Jazz, though. Larry Markkinen looks like he'll be traded. Let's see where he'll be headed to. Obviously, most of these guys are going to be traded. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But let's see where he'll be headed to. He'll be headed to New York. Shea once again on the move. Yeah, not a great deal at all. Lowry could probably move him to the 4 if he ends up staying. And Shea in Utah. Yeah, not a great spin at all for either team there. Utah, one of the teams I was trying to avoid, but Cleveland looks like Donovan Mitchell will be on. Didn't they get somebody too? Or no, that was Boston. I don't know why I was thinking Cleveland. But let's see where Donovan Mitchell will be headed to. Maybe another one of these big teams that actually has a superstar, so Cleveland could stay great. Hornets again. Okay, so Hornets building around Donovan Mitchell, I guess. Hopefully, we'll see. And the Cavs get old man Kawhi Leonard, who's hurt every other game. So, yeah. Sorry, Cleveland. But now Philly. So Tyrese Maxey will be on the move. I actually like that. Don't know how him and Melo would fit on the same team. We'll see where he actually heads to. And he'll be headed off to the Bulls. Okay, I was about to say, I thought it was the Knicks again. Unfortunate deal there, though. I mean, Tyrese Maxey, best guard in or best player on the Bulls, and then Vucevic on the Sixers. Yeah, not really. That's definitely an L for Philly there. I was hoping maybe they'd get a better team, but unfortunately they had to get Vucevic. Not too great, not too bad though. But next team, New Orleans Pelicans. Yeah, y'all could have had Chet stay on this team, but he's headed off to, let's see where he'll be headed to. Maybe Charlotte again. Jesus, bro. Charlotte's okay. Donovan Mitchell going. Chet Holmgren back in Charlotte. I don't know what's gonna happen, but a lot of moves with the Hornets. I think that's like the 3rd or 4th time we spun the Hornets. Okay, different team this time, Suns. So it looks like Steph's not staying over there. Let's see where he'll be headed to for the spin. He'll be off to, it looks like he'll be headed to Toronto. Okay. Scotty Barnes in Phoenix, Steph in Toronto, at least for now. We'll see. It looks like Scotty is probably going to stay in Phoenix though, because he's not the best player on that team. But Yeah, Steph is still the best player on the Raptors, so we'll see how that ends up turning. I think that was spin 19, so let's get this spin number 20 right here. See what team we'll get here. So, okay, I was about to say, no way we get the Hornets again, but the Magic. So, Ja Morant is not staying in Orlando. No taxes over there, but unfortunately he's off too. Let's see where he'll be headed to. He'll be headed, almost back to Memphis, his hometown team. But KD off to Orlando this time around. Okay, he's on the Magic. Ja, he is on the Kings. Definitely a W for the Kings, actually. They swapped De'Aaron Fox with Ja Morant, so could have been a lot worse. But now, actually, the Celtics, so now they'll be trading away Jaylen Brown. And even after they just traded away Jason Tatum, they got to get rid of their two-star duo right there. Let's see where he'll be headed off to. He'll be headed to, oh my God, Kings Hornets. Yeah, okay, so, yep, another swap team, Ja Morant on, or in Boston now, and Jaylen Brown in Sacramento. Yeah, just getting the same teams over and over again. And again, Utah, Shea doesn't have to stay there, so lucky for him. Let's see where he'll be headed to this time around. Will be headed back to his team. No, he'll be headed to LA for Anthony Davis. So it'll be Shea and Ant. That's actually a nice backcourt to yeah, that's a great backcourt right there. Fortunately, AD, I'm sorry, but you are off to Utah. Yeah, we know how it is over there. Maybe we can spin Utah again, get you out of there. I don't know, we'll see. But the Heat, it's a team we haven't gotten yet. Jimmy Butler, let's see where he'll be headed off to. Maybe Utah. I'll be glad sending you off to Utah. No, we get the New York Knicks again. Karl Anthony Towns is not yet. Knicks got a lot of wings. I mean, yo, this is a nice front court right here. Cat and Bam. Definitely both players fell out each other's weakness. You know, Cat defense is a weakness, and then Bam shooting is a weakness. So these two teaming up is actually great. So we'll see if they end up staying. Once again, though, we do get the Magic. So KD's out of Orlando, even though he stayed there for a little bit, for a couple spins. Let's see where he'll be headed to now. He'll be headed to the Magic. Okay, yeah, sure. Now we're going again. We're not spinning the same team twice. We're not keeping anybody in. We get the Cavs. Okay, so it's a Kawhi KD swap. That's actually good for the Cavs there. Kawhi, hopefully you stay in Orlando. So retirement home in Florida. We'll see. You know, they say it's the East Coast of the LA's East Coast, I guess. Whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But the Timberwolves, who did it? Yes, okay, so Bron's out of there. Good. I did not want LeBron staying over there, I'll be honest. That team is dysfunctional right now. See where he'll be headed to. He'll be headed to OKC. Okay, great. He'll be on he can run point. He's back with Brandon Ingram. He's there with Jalen Williams. So we'll see if he ends up staying there. But I'm glad he's away from that Minnesota team and Utah. So it looks like AD will be moving cities again. Won't be staying in Utah. He'll be headed to again Charlotte. Okay, so Chet Holmgren. Yeah, you just moving a lot of places, aren't you, Chet? But hey, you'd fit perfect in Utah now. AD, great fit in Charlotte. I mean, he'd be a great fit anywhere. And Jesus Christ, Chet Holmgren, you are not staying in Utah because you are being moved again. This time to the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Bucks' best player is, Embiid is headed off to Utah. All right. And Chet Holmgren, actually nice for the Bucks. He's headed over there. So they got a nice player over there to team up with Dame, even though they did have Embiid, but I guess they want to go younger. See what this next team is, the Clippers. So their best player is what? Paolo Banchero. He's off now. Okay, he'll be headed to. Let's see here. Come on. He'll be headed to the Thunder. All right. LeBron stays in LA, I guess. All right. Yeah, a lot of young forwards on this OKC team. Let's see if we can spin them one more time. The Bulls again. Okay, so this time Tyrese Maxey is that player that would stay. Trade with another team. Yep, so this will be our 29 spin. He'll be Tyrese Maxey headed to Utah this time. Yeah, former teammates swapping. So Tyrese Maxey in Utah and Embiid in Chicago. All right, that was spin number 29. We still have a couple teams I don't think we went through, like the Nuggets. I don't think we got the Mavs. I don't think we got. So 30th spin right here. Hornets again. Oh my God. Anthony Davis. All right, let's see where you headed, Anthony Davis. Let's see what team gets you. Toronto Raptors. Okay, so him and Steph swap. Damn, that's actually okay. So Steph in Charlotte and AD in Toronto. All right, so what teams haven't we gotten? I mean, I don't think we got the Wizards. Okay, Wizards, Warriors. We definitely got some Wizards. Suns. We got the Spurs. Okay, so Wizards, Spurs, Rockets. We haven't gotten. That's 3 teams. The Nuggets. That's 4. The Mavs. That's 5. The Hawks. That's 6. And I think that would be the last team, right? Yeah, so let's see if we can get these teams. I mean, 6 teams left. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can get this out the way. You know, these teams could definitely be chosen here if we just stop going to the same teams, you know? Magic, okay, so Kawhi not staying in his retirement home. Let's spin again. Why are we getting Orlando? I'm about to start eliminating some of these teams. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If we keep getting the same teams over and over again. But finally, we get the Wizards. So Kawhi is off to the capital. Jordan Poole is headed to Orlando. Cool, I guess. Now we got 5 teams left to go. Should be almost there. Shouldn't take too long. The Pistons, okay. So that will be, who is that on the Pistons? Jalen Brunson, right? Yeah, Jalen Brunson looks like he'll be headed off to a different city, which will be Brooklyn. Okay, so close to Orlando, another team we haven't gotten. But Jalen Brunson, Zach LaVine swapping teams. Zach LaVine enjoyed Detroit, I guess, and Jalen Brunson back in New York, just on the other side. Never mind, because we spin the Nets just like that. And next team, you are off to Dallas. Okay, good. Back to Dallas for Jalen Brunson and Luka in New York. So there's that. 4 more teams we have to spawn. I'm pretty sure we can get this out the way. I'm just going to sweep Magic again. I swear, I'm about to eliminate y'all if we spin y'all again. But at least it's a different player, Franz Wagner, this time around. With the Warriors, I'm pretty sure that'll be Draymond Green. Yeah, Draymond Green in Orlando, Franz Wagner. Now the leader in Golden State. Cool, actually not too bad. I like these moves that we are making. And never mind, he's not in Golden State because Warriors just got spun again. And he'll be headed off to the Toronto Raptors. All right, which means AD is in Golden State. I thought Steph was headed back to Golden State for a second, but never mind. Come on, we got a couple. Magic again. All right, you know what? Just because it's new players, I was about to say I'm gonna eliminate them, but it's a new player again, so why not? And again, the Raptors, which means Franz Wagner is back on the Magic just like that. Wow, after 2-3 spins. All right, wow. Definitely gotta love it. Franz Wagner enter back there. Portland, which will be, who is that on that team? De'Aaron Fox. Okay, at least he's not staying on that god-awful franchise. De'Aaron Fox, I'm glad I spun you. Let's see what team we get. The Mavs again. So Jalen Brunson, I'm sorry. Or no, Kyrie. Okay, so De'Aaron Fox and Jalen Brunson team up. Oof. Kyrie in the same state as the headquarters of Nike. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Timberwolves, can't remember. Cade Cunningham, okay, he's gone. He'll be headed to. Remember, we still got 4 more teams. Mavericks, okay, Cade in Dallas. Jalen Brunson to, what team was that? The Timberwolves. So that's pretty decent, I guess. Still got 4 teams to go. Come on. Surely we can get some of these right here. Let's get one right here. Houston. Boom. Just like that. 1 team we haven't gotten. So Alpi is officially gone from Houston. He'll be headed to Golden State. All right. Which means AD's in Houston. Yeah. Golden State just, they don't know who they want as their best player. Cool. The Nets so close to the Hawks again. Course, but we get the Nets. So Luka not staying over there in New York. You'll be headed to Philly. All right, which means you'll be traded for Melo. All right, Melo in Brooklyn. And all right, Cleveland again, which now means KD is on the move again for like the 4th, 5th time already. Can we get a team that we haven't gotten? So KD on the Clippers, which means Braun and okay, hey, Braun back at his hometown team. Let's hope he stays there. I would like for him to stay there. Phoenix again, though. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I keep getting these same teams, I'm gonna just start eliminating them. But Devin Booker, he's officially off that team. No, I'm not about to do it twice. So let's get Hawks, maybe. Wizards, okay. So D-Book in the capital, Kawhi over in Phoenix, cool. So I'm just getting these spins out the way real quick. I really just want to get. We got 4 more teams to go. Memphis, boom. So that'll be who is that? Giannis. Okay, Giannis is being moved. Thank you. In LA, KD in Memphis. All right, we'll see how that turns out. Giannis on the Clippers. The Knicks again. Okay, at least they get rid of a wing. Jimmy Butler. I'm pretty sure that would be 4. Let's see who that will be. Atlanta, maybe. Can I get Atlanta? No. Jimmy Butler back on the Heat. Okay. and then Cat back on the Knicks. Wow, just like that, no point. Yeah, sorry Heat fans, but y'all get Jimmy back. And Hornets once again on the board. All right, Steph, not staying in your hometown team, even though you were born in Cleveland or Akron, Ohio, whatever, but you grew up in Charlotte. So you are off to OKC for, I can't remember who would be. Paolo, so Paolo's in Charlotte, cool. And then Chicago, which means that is, I can't remember who that would be. Joel Embiid off to the Hornets. Jesus Christ, yeah. You know what? I'm eliminating the Hornets right here. Eliminate, yeah. So Embiid, he's staying over there. We kept getting him, so I had to take him off the list. I'm sorry. Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, I'm so close to eliminating them too. If I get him one more time, unfortunately, LeBron won't be in Cleveland for his career. Finally, the Hawks. Okay, he's staying in Atlanta. Trae Young is in Cleveland. So Trae Young, Darius Garland backcourt. Not too sure how I like that, but we got a couple more teams. The Pacers. What teams haven't we got yet? Let's do this last spin, and then we'll look at these spins that we got. I don't think we got the Nuggets yet, but Tatum and Halliburton are being split up after being together for not too long. But I think the Nuggets is one of the teams we haven't gotten yet. But the Kings, okay, so Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum swap. Let's see the teams. Let's go over these teams again. So the Wizards we got, the Warriors we definitely got a couple times. So it's just the Spurs and the Nuggets. Do I want to swap them to? Not really. I mean, Spurs and Nuggets. Let's see. Those would be the last teams, right? I mean, we had them a couple times too, but they just got Jimmy Butler back, so there's really no point, I guess. You know, all right. From here on out, if we get duplicate teams, this is where I start eliminating them. So Toronto, last team right here. RJ Barrett is gone now. Yeah, they got Jalen Suggs, but let's see. Toronto Raptors going. I shortened the teams we get here, so we get the, you know, last couple teams that we should have gotten already. But the Kings, so Tatum, in Toronto, RJ Barrett in Sacramento. Okay, cool. Definitely a lot of swaps there. Let's see what teams we get next. This will be the last round. Spurs, finally we get a Wemby swap. Let's see where he ends up. Trade Wemby with another team. And then I'm pretty sure it's just the Nuggets, Heat, and maybe one more team. We'll see if we do end up spinning them. But Wemby is off to the Clippers for Giannis. That's actually not a bad deal at all. But Giannis or Wemby and Harden is actually a nice team. Giannis in San Antonio, though, unfortunate for him. Pelicans, Donovan Mitchell will not be staying in New Orleans. He'll be headed off to the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, so De'Aaron Fox and Donovan Mitchell swap. Okay, not too bad. Dallas could definitely be a team there. Donovan Mitchell, Cade Cunningham. We'll see if what happens here. Okay, Franz Wagner. Eliminate. This will be the last Orlando deal. Let's see where he ends up. Just so we have some of these players swapped. You know, I don't like players being on the same team. Franz Wagner on the Pacers. Okay, they're cool, I guess. And then Jaylen Brown on Orlando with Jordan Poole, Draymond Green. All right, definitely a team there. Timberwolves. They are being led by, at least right now, Jalen Brunson. Again, I'm just eliminating these teams from here on out, and just waiting until we spin these teams we haven't gotten yet. Jalen Brunson being moved to Memphis. So yeah, KD over in so some of these players are staying here. So Jalen Brunson in Memphis and KD over in, can't remember where he got traded to, the Timberwolves. Right. Okay, so the Nuggets, finally we got a team that we never gotten before. This might be the last team, actually. No, it's the Heat. So we got to figure out the Heat too as we spin them. So Jokic will be headed off to, let's see, he'll be headed to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that is, I believe, Evan Mobley. Okay, Jokic, Trae Young, Darius Garland. Yeah, we're going to figure out these rotations in a second, these positions, all that. I believe the Heat will be the last team we haven't gotten, or we have gotten, but they just got Jimmy Butler back, so no point. I'm going to just spin again for him. Just give him another chance, you know. So Tyrese Maxey will be headed to the Lakers. Okay, I mean, it's still not too bad. We went from Ant and Shea to Ant and Tyrese Maxey. Not too bad. Shea over in Utah, though. Back where he started from. Yeah, unfortunate, but if we spin him one more time, he will be moved one last time. But now the Bucks, I believe that will be Dame. Yep. So let's see who the Bucks pair Chet Holmgren up this summer, or maybe another young player. Hopefully they do get lucky here in this spin. They get the Rockets, which I believe will be AD. So AD and Chet, okay, and then Dame and Jalen Green is the backcourt in Houston. Yeah, not too sure that timeline over there, but they got guys. Yeah, Chet Holmgren, AD. See what happens there. Probably gonna move AD to the 4, but the Brooklyn Nets, which would be Melo. See what team he's headed off to. Is he headed to Miami? Maybe he is headed. No, he is headed to Phoenix. All right. Yeah, cool. That was the Nets, right? Yeah, Kawhi, he's staying in New York unless we spin the Nets one more time. Never mind, because we just eliminated them. But the Warriors, Alperen Sengun, don't know how to say his name, Sengun, I don't know, but he's headed off to another team, which would be the Washington Wizards. Okay, Devin Booker and him swap, so Devin Booker is now in Golden State. Cool. Alperen Sengun stays in DC because yeah, none of these players are gonna move. He would be the last team we need to spin him. Pistons, that would be, can't even remember who. Is that De'Aaron Fox? That's Zach LaVine. So Zach LaVine got lucky here. He's moving away from there. He'll be headed to the Sixers. And Luka, unfortunately, in Detroit. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm sorry, Luka, but, fortunately, we had to spin Detroit for you. Miami Heat, finally, they get a new player. Bam, he'll be headed off to, let's see. I'm gonna just finish these teams so we can get, just a couple more movements just before we go and fix all these rotations. But Bam looks like he'll be headed to New York. Cat, you'll be in Miami. Cool, not too bad. Literally, the Cat ended up back where he was supposed to be anyway. All right, cool. So the Hawks, looks like LeBron will get moved one last time. He'll be moved to the, let's see right here, he'll be moved to, okay, Boston. Wow. Yeah, Bron in Boston, okay. Ja Morant in Atlanta. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Who'll be the lucky last team right here? Chicago, okay. So Chicago, they move on from Paolo. Let's see. So whatever team we don't spin here, obviously they stuck with their best player. So Chicago will be swapping with OKC, which would be, I can't remember who is on that team. Stephen. Yeah, Paolo's back over there. OKC, Steph is in Chicago. Okay. All right, that's something. Portland looks to be the lucky last team, maybe. Kyrie Irving is over there. Okay. Yeah, so here's all these swaps here. I mean, we'll go through it in a second, but let me go ahead and figure out all these positions, all these rotations, and then we'll go over everything once I do have all that figured out. All right, so I finally got all the positions, all the rotations taken care of. So we'll just go team by team real quick, just go through everything. The Wizards, not much I could have done here. Sengun at the 5, everybody else, I mean, yeah, not much I could have done there. Moving on, Warriors, built around, I should say, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, 2 new additions to their team. Yeah, we'll see how they do over there. The Blazers pretty much just added Kyrie. They got Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe off the bench. The Timberwolves, yeah, they got they want Reed off starting over Gobert, but I'm not letting that happen. So Conley, DiVincenzo, KD, Randall, Gobert. We'll see how much better if they are better with KD here instead of Ant. Definitely like this bench though. Naz Reid, J-Mac, Non, Ingles, maybe probably be replaced by Rob Dillingham. Let's get some point guard play off the bench there. Why not? Yeah, we do need a guard down there anyway. No, it's not enough to hold it down over there at Thunder. Yeah, I moved Caruso to the 1, BI to the 2, J-Dub to the 3, and Paolo to the 4. I had him stay at the 4, and then Hartenstein at the 5. It's a nice roster right here. We'll see how they end up doing. They got all these guys off the bench here. Yeah, typical. The Suns, yeah, the Suns changed a lot. Built around Melo, Beal, Barnes, Royce O'Neal at the 4, Nurkic at the 5. So went from KD, D-Book, and Booker, or KD, D-Book, and Beal to Melo, Beal, and Scotty Barnes. So we'll see how they are. I mean, they got younger. Don't know. I mean, talent is up there too, especially with Melo. But Scotty Barnes, don't know if he'll be able to. Obviously, nobody could replicate what KD's done for the team. But maybe at least, to an extent, do I guess have the same type of impact KD had. Probably not gonna happen though. Anyway, moving on. The Spurs, yeah, they got Giannis instead of Wemby, so they went from one unicorn to the original, or demigod, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they went from the younger version to the original. Giannis teamed up there with Chris Paul, Devin Vassell, so probably won't make too much of a difference over there in San Antonio, even though Giannis is the best player in the league. Yes, that's it's my opinion. Him and Jokic are neck for neck, but I do have Giannis above Jokic. Don't ask me about that because it's just my opinion. Rockets, not much I could have done here. Dame Lillard, starting point guard next to Jalen Green, Tari Eason, Jabari, and Steven Adams still starting center because we had to move out away. And Fred VanVleet, Amen Thompson off the bench. The Raptors, Jalen Suggs, Tatum. Those are two new guys over there. We'll see. Maybe Tatum can average 35 with that terrible offensive team. I don't know. Pistons though, Luka. Yeah. Good luck, Luka. I was gonna say he might average a 40-point triple-double, but the assists, yeah, who knows what the assists will look like. But I mean, it's Luka in the game of 2K, so he's probably still gonna average a triple-double. Let's be honest with ourselves. Probably still gonna win MVP, lead this team to the finals. But yeah, Pistons with Luka. Pelicans, they got De'Aaron Fox at the 1 and Dejounte Murray off the bench. The Pacers, Franz Wagner pretty much replaced Siakam. If you want to say he's better than they're better, I don't know. Whatever y'all opinions are on that. The Nuggets, they replaced Jokic with Mobley. I did move Mobley to the 5, so that way Aaron Gordon wasn't coming off the bench. So they got a great defensive front court right there. The Nets, they got 2 Johnson starting, Keon and Cam, and then Kawhi at the 4. Yeah, probably still going to be the worst team in the league. Let's be honest with ourselves. The Mavs went from Luka and Kyrie to Cade and Donovan Mitchell. So the younger version, I guess you could say. Not even close, but yeah. Those two replaced Luka and Kyrie. The Magic, Magic changed a lot. They got Jordan Poole, Jaylen Brown, Draymond Green leading that team now. So yeah, that's definitely something. Lakers, Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Edwards, Austin Reeves. I moved him to the 3 just so he could start. But that front court, Jared Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes, yeah, that's pretty bad. Not much I can say there. The Knicks, yeah, no guard play at all. I had a fundo around with these guys' positions. Couldn't really figure anything out. I did what's best, but Tyler Kolek is the starting point guard, so yeah, we'll see how they do. No guard play at all. But OG at the 2, McHale at the 3, Lowry at the 4, Bam at the 5, and then Josh Hart as a small forward, as the 6th man, and then Mitchell Robinson right there as well. The Kings, Monk at the 1, he's starting. DeRozan, I moved back to his original position that he always played throughout his entire career at the 2, shooting guard, so I can move or have RJ Barrett start as the 3, because before I swapped these positions, they had RJ coming off the bench, and I'm not going to allow that. So yeah, swap those two, DeRozan at the 2, RJ at the 3, and Kevin Huerter, I moved him to the 3 as well, just so we could have nice depth off the bench there. The Jazz, Shea, but he still ended up in Utah after a couple trades we made, getting you away from there. But still, you ended up here lastly somehow. Don't know, but yeah, good luck. Hornets, yeah, we made a lot of trades with the Hornets, but the player that ended up being here was the Joel Embiid. Nothing much we could have done there. So we'll see what he ends up putting up. Obviously, if injuries is on, he probably wouldn't be playing, but I have those off, so we'll see what type of numbers he puts up with 2 centers coming off the bench for him. Even Grant Williams right there, too. The Heat, Cat pretty much just replaced Bam. Everything is pretty much the same. We'll see how they end up doing. The Hawks, Ja Morant pretty much replaced Trae Young. And that same rotation, not much really changed. The Grizzlies, Jalen Brunson pretty much replaced Ja Morant. Yeah, most of the teams not really a lot of moves made, so Clippers though, they got Wemby, so he replaced Kawhi. They got Harden, Dunn, Powell, Batum. Wemby starting out. Zoo is off the bench. I don't know if I do I want to move Wemby to the 4 and have him and Zoo start. Screw it, why not? Zoo off the bench is really pointless. I don't think he'd do anything off the bench. So you know what? We have a Wemby Zoo starting front court. Cool. So Harden should probably average like 15, 16 assists per game this season. Obviously, he probably won't, but we'll see if he get close. The Celtics, they built around Braun and Siakam now instead of Brown and Tatum. So we'll see how they end up doing. Still pretty much the same team, just Braun replaced Tatum, Siakam replaced Brown. So we'll see how they end up doing. I said that like 5 times. The Cavs, though, Trae Young, Darius Garland had to move him to the 2. Karis LeVert still at 3. Jared Allen had to move him to the 4, and then they got Jokic obviously at the 5. So definitely still a nice team. Jokic replaced Donovan Mitchell, so definitely an upgrade for them. But Trae Young for Donovan Mitchell, don't really know if I like that. And these 2 small guards, 6'1", 6'1". So that backcourt's small, and whoever they're being guarded or whoever they're guarding probably gonna feast. Obviously, this is the game of 2K though, so defense doesn't really matter. The Bulls, Steph is over there. They had a lot of guards. Couldn't really fit most of these guys. Cam Thomas, he's 6'3", could have moved him to the 3. Kobe White, he's 6'5", maybe, but not really a 3, really. So I just moved Josh Giddey over there and then had Kobe White come off the bench. But yeah, that's a nice scoring backcourt here. Steph and Cam Thomas. We'll see what type of numbers they could end up putting up. The Bucks, they had no guard play. Yeah, no point guard, no shooting guard. But I mean, they got Chris Middleton, AD at the 4. I did move him to a Chat at the 5. So great, yeah. Nobody's probably scoring in the paint against these guys, especially with a combined at least 70 minutes out on the floor together. So, yeah, that's nice right there. I do like this front court. Again, sorry, I hit my mic there on accident. And then Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis off the bench. Cool, I guess. And then, yeah, no guard play at all. So we'll see how they end up doing. And last but not least, the Sixers moved Jared McCain to the 1, Zach LaVine to the 2. They got Paul George at the 3, Gershon at the 4, and then Vooch at the 5. Yeah, I mean, I guess this team got deeper. I don't know. I mean, they replaced Maxey and Embiid with LaVine and Vooch. So, yeah, never mind on that. But, yeah, no trades or nothing. I'm going to just keep these teams how they are. And we'll see how they are at the trade deadline. And then we'll just see who ends up winning the playoffs and all that. So, we're at the trade deadline. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything going on in the league right now. The Sixers, though, 25-25, exactly 500. Sitting just outside the play-in, 11 seed in the conference. So let's go and take a look at the standings real quick. So the Heat replaced Bam with Cat. Looks like they're first in the East. Toronto with who is it? Jalen Suggs and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's averaging 31. Okay. Knicks third. Pistons with Luka. Yeah, it's Luka, bro. He's gonna lead this team to the playoffs no matter what. He averaging 32, 9, and 10 so far. Wizards somehow or fifth in the East. Okay, I'll be, I guess, 18, 10, and 6. Cool. Celtics, Brooklyn's up here with Kawhi. Sure, I guess. Cleveland is 8th. Atlanta and Milwaukee fill out the playing teams. And then so far, the worst team in the East is the Pacers with Halliburton and Franz Wagner. So maybe that duo ain't end up working out. Followed by the Hornets with Joel Embiid. He's averaging 30 and 10. Let's go over on the Western Conference. Cade and Donovan Mitchell leading the Mavs to the best record in the league so far. Warriors with DeAndre and Devin Booker. Okay, somehow win 32 games so far. Timberwolves with KD, 31 and 20, 14. Pelicans with De'Aaron Fox, 4th. Clippers with Wemby, 5th. Okay, Sacramento with RJ Barrett, 6th. San Antonio with Giannis, 7th. Okay, Giannis averaging 28, 14, and 6. Career high in rebounds per game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, insane season from Giannis there. OKC, led by these 3 wings, BI, J-Dub, and Paolo. They're the 8th seed. And then following out the play-in would be Memphis and Houston. And then the worst team in the league would be the Blazers. Yeah, this team was, yeah, I'm sorry, Kyrie, but yeah, not even a great season for me either. At least up to your standards, 21-4-4. Great efficiency, not even great efficiency. Yeah, unfortunate. Utah is 14th. Shea. Yeah, sorry. Lakers is 13th with Maxey and yeah, not a great team as well. And then Phoenix, Denver over there. Let's go take a look at league leaders, I guess. So Luka is points per game, 31.8. Rebounds is Jokic, 14.6. Assists is also Jokic, 10.7. Harden is averaging 10.5. Okay, steals is Jalen Suggs, 2.5 in Toronto. Blocks is Walker Kessler. Field goal percentage, Sabonis. 3-point percentage, DeRozan. He's shooting 49% from 3. Yeah, okay. And free throw percentage is Steph with 97%. Okay. Let's go and take a look at All-Star team. So Luka, Steph, Bron, Jokic, Embiid, Ja Morant, Trae Young, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, AD, and Kat and Tyrese. So pretty much the entire Eastern Conference All-Stars, they also have teams. Only person that stayed was Tyrese Halliburton, so that's cool. How about for the Western Conference? We got Shea, Devin Booker, Giannis, KD, Sabonis on his regular team. Okay, so that's 1 as well. And then Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, Vic, Paolo, Zion, that's 2. That stayed on that team. And Randall, that's 3. And then Cade, okay. So the West looked like they had, I guess, more talent. I don't know. Dunk contest doesn't matter. Let's go take a look at award races. So Jokic, Luka, Giannis, LeBron, and Cade round up the top 5 for MVP. Rookie of the year, Jared McCain, Ricochet, you missed Tyler Kolek, starting point guard for the Knicks, he's 4th, and Zach Edey is 6th, or 5th, excuse me, starter center for the Grizzlies. 6th man, Deontay Murray is leading that, no surprise there, followed by Russ, Josh Hart, quickly, and Kobe White. Not surprised there. Defensive player of the year, Vic in LA, Giannis, San Antonio, Jokic is third in defensive player of the year voting. Yeah, sure. Okay. Mobley is fourth and Claxton is fifth. And then most improved, Cade, Suggs, Zion, Aaron Wiggins, Amin Thompson. Clutch player, John Morant, Bron, Kawhi, Luka, and Paolo. All right. Any records breaking? Probably not, right? I mean, no, Luka was last year. Yeah, nothing's gonna be broken there. Yeah, so my guess, probably Luka still ends up winning MVP. Jared McCain at the starting point guard for the Sixers. The team we're actually controlling, quote unquote. Nothing's really happening yet. No trades happening, none of that. He's probably going to end up winning Rookie of the Year. Don't really see anybody beating him out for it. Six man, probably Murray. He's having about 19, 20 off the bench for the Pelicans. Defensive Player of the Year, it's always Wemby. No matter what team, yeah, it's always Wemby. So he'll probably win it like usual. And most improved, I really don't know. It can be anybody. Yeah, it switches players every now and then, but my guess would be, I guess we go with Cade Cunningham. Clutch player of the year, don't know. I'm not even going to try and predict that, but yeah, most improved Cade. Let's see if my predictions for the awards are correct here. Philly finishes 34-48 on the season. Jokic MVP. My guess was Luka. Rookie of the year, Jared McCain, I'm correct. Deontay Murray, six man, I'm correct. Vic Depot, I'm correct. And okay, most improved, I was correct with Cade. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 correct. Clutch player of the year, don't really know, but yeah, John won it. So I went 80% from the awards. Jason Kidd, coach here for the Mavs, still with Cade Cunningham and Donovan Mitchell. Cool. So first team is Jokic, Luka, Giannis, Bron, Wemby. Second team is John Morant, it's a bonus, Embiid, Cade, Zion. And third team is Tatum. He ended up averaging 29.7. Okay, 45% from three. Karl-Anthony Towns in Miami. Paul George, somehow, okay. Third team on this terrible team, Paolo and Donovan Mitchell. And then defensive first team will be Vic, Giannis, Jokic made it, okay. Mobley and Robert Williams the third. Second team, Nick Claxton, Jared Allen, Bam. Adebayo, Rudy Gobert, and Bron. Rookie first team, Jared McCain, Zachary Richey, Zach Edey, Missy, Tyler Kolek. Top 5 rookie of the year voting, we knew that. And then second team, Don Connect, Alex Sarr, Kyle Filipowski, Donovan Clingan, Rob Dillingham. So the playoffs, let's go and see all the teams that make it. So OKC, Chicago, Memphis, Milwaukee didn't end up making it. So first round on the West, it'll be Dallas, Houston. They stay in Texas. Clippers, San Antonio, Golden State, New Orleans, and Minnesota, Sacramento. Over on the East, it'll be Miami, Boston, Atlanta, Detroit, New York, Cleveland, and Toronto, Brooklyn. So let's see the teams that advance here to the semifinals, I should say. So let's go ahead and get this out the way. So Dallas beat the Rockets in 5. San Antonio beat the Clippers in 6. New Orleans beat Golden State in 6 as well. Minnesota beat Sacramento in 6 as well. Boston, the 8th seed, beat Miami in 5. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's Bron, so I wasn't expecting Bron to lose in the first round there. Surprised he was the 8th seed, though. Atlanta beat Detroit in 6. New York swept Cleveland, and Brooklyn beat Toronto in 6. So off to the conference finals, I should say, excuse me. So Dallas beats San Antonio 6. Minnesota beats New Orleans in 5. Boston with Bron beats Atlanta in 7, and Brooklyn beats the other team in New York at the Knicks in 6. So it's Dallas, Minnesota, Brooklyn, Boston. So it's Kawhi versus Bron, and Donovan Mitchell and Cade versus KD. Yeah, even being led by different players, Dallas and Minnesota still somehow make it. Yeah, just insane. Brooklyn with Kawhi sweeps the Celtics. All right, and Minnesota beats the Mavs in 7. Randall and Bron, finals MVP for the conference respectively. Bron averages 36, 12, and 9, and he still lost 62% from the field. Is insane. So we got Timberwolves, Brooklyn finals here. Brooklyn somehow with Kawhi. Who's their starter shooting guard again? Was it not a 69 overall? Keon Johnson. Wow. Okay, they started Zaire Williams. Okay, that starter scene. It was Keon Johnson though, but okay. Somehow they made it to the finals. They're up 2-0. They're up 3-0. Timberwolves win a game. They win 2. They win 3. Can they win 4 straight? No, they lose in games. Okay, so Kawhi with the Nets. Kawhi by himself. No. Dennis Schroeder wins finals MVP over Kawhi. Wow. Dennis Schroeder, 21, 3, and 6. What the hell happened here? Kawhi averaged 21, 6, and 4, and 2 in a block. Yeah, apparently this is a championship team with Kawhi. Sure. Brooklyn beats KD led Minnesota Timberwolves in 7 in the finals. Hey, gotta love 2K because I really don't understand it. I don't understand how 44 and 38 they won the championship. So yeah, congrats to the Nets. They won in 7. So if y'all enjoyed this quick, fun little video, y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed yet. And any ideas, suggestions y'all got, just be as creative as possible. You know, trust me, I'll get to it. I read all the comments. I might not respond, but I read all of them. Trust me, I do. I never take y'all input for granted. I do read y'all input, and whatever if y'all want me to do something better, I'll work on doing it better. If y'all want an idea, I'll do my best to record it. But yeah, like I said, please leave a like if y'all did enjoy this quick, fun little video, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.